أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم إحسان إلى يوم الدين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. All praises and thanks to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala, the cherisher and the sustainer of the words. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon the seal of messengership, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, his household, his companions, and all those who follow in their footsteps unto the day of judgment. Amen. Is Monday, the 8th of March, 2021, corresponding to the 24th of Rajab, 1442 AH. In a week's time, Bidnillah Ta'ala, may Allah spare our lives till that time, we are going to enter the month of Shaban. So it's going to be exactly 1 month left for Ramadan. Ramadan is fast approaching. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spare our lives till this year's Ramadan, 1442 AH Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us hale and healthy at that time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and preserve our lives till then. Amen. So you are welcome once again to our multimedia platform, our channel, Truth Prevails TV. We are bringing yet another episode of our weekly program, The Prophetic Medicine, which translates into Arabic as the Atibi and Nabawi. Atibi and Nabawi, the Prophetic Medicine. In tonight's episode, we want to go back to the traditional way of presenting this program by looking at health benefit of a particular fruit. We normally on this program, we used to present different fruits, different vegetable health benefits of different type of food, different vegetables, different fruits. So we want to look at the health benefit of a unique fruit as well, citron. Citron, there are different citrus fruits. There are many different citrus fruits, namely lemon, oranges, and fruit like that. These are citrus fruits. But citron is a kind of unique because it's very, there are different type of it. Citron, we are going to look at the health benefit of it tonight because it's very unique and is mentioned by prophets in one of the sayings of the prophet, in one of their hadiths. That's why we are bringing it up. That's why we are trying to share the benefit with us tonight because it's so beneficial, it's so nutritious, it performs, there are so many benefits of it. The skin is so beneficial, so useful. The skin, the peel of it, they can provide very lovely scent, lovely, beautiful smell. You can get very beautiful scent from its peel. From the peel of the citron, you can get very beautiful, nice smell from the peel of it. And when you go to the pit of it, provides so many benefits as well. And when you go to the actual seed, the seed of it is so beneficial as well. Numerous benefits, countless benefits from its seed, from the seed of citron. Citron, they usually come, like in different colors. They can come in a very dark green, light green color, yellow color, yellowish. They can be yellowish. They can be greeny in color. So they come in different color, and they can come in a very smooth. The skin can be smooth, or it can be very dented. They can have very dented, skin, or smooth skin. Very similar, very similar to lemon, but they're different. Lemon is a part of citrus fruits, as already mentioned. So also is citron itself. So they are like a family of citrus fruits. So we're going to share the benefit of these very unique fruits with us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need to be familiar with all these beneficial fruits that are good for our health. As Muslim, we need to look after our health. We know that health is wealth. There's nothing can equate our health. Nothing can equate our health. Without good, sound health, we can't worship Allah very well. We need health to be able to worship Allah, to be able to search for means of livelihood, to be able to go up and down, also and bustling for our means of livelihood, our source of income. So without a sound health, literally there is nothing we can do. So we need to be we need to familiarize with all these beneficial fruits that are good for our body, that will make us to be in good health, that will improve our health, that will massively contribute to our well-being, that will massively contribute to our our siatun, our health, our hafia, our well-being. So we need to familiarize ourselves with all these very, very unique fruits, because we find the evidence from the Sunnah of Rasulullah. So any food that we bring, generally speaking, on this program, we find the evidence in the Sunnah of Rasulullah. Rasulullah must have mentioned this fruit before we can bring them up. Typically this is what we do on this program. We bring you fruit that are mentioned by Rasulullah in one way or the other. So that Rasulullah has identified his benefit for us. That's why we are bringing it up. So Citron is not exception. It's not exception to this. It is so beneficial. It's mentioned by Rasulullah. That's why we are bringing up on this program tonight. Alhamdulillah. So without taking too much of our time, without preamble, let's go for sharing all the slides with us, looking at all the health benefits of these very, very beneficial fruits. Let's go for the slides. Let's go for them. So the status slide, as we can see, the health benefit of Citron. Let me just take away the banner there. The health benefit of Citron. Prophetic medicine, TB and Nabawi. So you can see, let's see the next slide. This slide give us a very good image of what we are actually talking about. We can see, they usually come in this form. Citron usually comes in this form, dented. This is the type. This is the dented type. You can see the skin very dented. Looks so much similar, very similar like lemon. It's very, very hard to distinguish between it and lemon, but for you to know that this is not lemon, when you cut it, when citron is sliced inside it, that the roundness of it is very wide. The width is wider. Inside it is wider than lemon. Is wider than lemon. Citron is wider than lemon when it's open. When it's open, and as you can see, lemon is thinner inside. It's thinner. The roundness of it is thinner than citron. But lemon is also type of citrus fruits, as already mentioned. Lemon is full of countless benefits, as we all know as well. So let's go and looking at the slide that talks about the benefit of it. So a benefit of citron, the pulp of the citron. So just to let us know, in Arabic, citron is called utruj. Utruj. It's called utruj in Arabic. Utruj. So our Arabic audience, our Arabic viewers, we confirm this. So it's utruj. The pulp of the citron soothes the heart of the stomach. It soothes the heat of the stomach, rather, not the heart of the stomach. The heat of the stomach helps those who suffer from bile and subdues hot vapors. Further, Al-Ghafiqi said, eating the citron pulp relieves hemorrhoids. These are all stomach problems. So eating the pulp of it, just to eat the pulp of the citron, will relieve hemorrhoid. We relieve people suffering from hemorrhoid. It's very good in the stomach. If you are suffering from stomach ache, this will help us. If you are suffering from hemorrhoids, it's going to help you. It's going to relieve you. Eating just the pulp of it. So let's go to the second point. The extract of the pith contained in the citron constipates, relieves bile, soothes hot position, controls bilious vomiting, and when taken as a drink or coil, relieves jaundice. See, when it's taken as a drink, when citron is taken as a drink, we make it like a juice and we take it. It's so good for jaundice. It treats jaundice and bilious vomiting. The next point, the extract of the pith is also good. It's also a good appetite stimulant. So it can stimulate appetite. If somebody might be suffering from appetite, you struggle to have the energy to eat. You struggle to have energy to eat. You can extract the pith. The pith of the citron is a good stimulant for appetite. Constipates and helps in cases of bilious diarrhea. The citron pith extract also soothes the lust of the woman and relieve the skin spots and combats rather and relieves and combats skin spots when used as a lubricant. So beneficial, so useful, as we can see. Let's go to the next slide. Let's continue with the benefit in the next slide. Citrus also cures herpes. The roof of the pit's effectiveness against ink is that when it touches the ink on the cloths, it effectively removes the stain. Can you see? It even removes the stain, the ink on the clothes, on other materials as well. So it can remove stains. Can you imagine that? So it can remove stain on clothes. It's so useful. It's so beneficial, not only for the body. It's also useful for the peel of it is useful for, it's a good, it provides good smell, good scent. So the next point here, the pith contained in the outruge also soothes and has a chilling effect, cools the hotness of the liver, strengthens the stomach, eliminates the bile and the accompanying depression, and also quenching the thirst. Ibn Masawi said that outruge, when the skin of the seed is removed. Let's listen to this. Ibn Masawi, a scholar, said that outruge, when the skin of the seed is removed, the skin of the seed of outruge is removed and cooked and taken as a drink with warm water, helps against deadly poison when one drinks as much as 2 measures. Each round 25 grams when the seed are ground, and placed on a sting. They also help. The seed also constipate and add good scent to the taste. Most of these benefits are also present in its gulp. Subhanallah. These are so beneficial. Especially this point, I want us to look at it again. So when the skin of the seed is removed, when we remove the skin of the seed and cook it, and cook the seed, and take it with warm water. We take the seed with warm water. It helps against deadly poisons. Imagine that. Subhanallah. It helps against deadly poison. This is how beneficial, how useful this fruit is. It is immeasurable, really. It is immeasurable. When something can treat poison, that's really so good. That's really good. And when one drink as much as 2 measures, each round 25 grams. So we take 25 grams of it. We have to take note of this, brothers and sisters. The seed of citron, when we remove the skin of the seed and we cook the seed and we mix it with warm water, it treats poisons. We have to take note of that, brothers and sisters. It treats poison. Let's continue. It was also said that the seed help against scorpion stings. When it can help to relieve scorpion stings. We know that the sting of scorpion is poisonous and it's so dangerous. It's very harmful. The stings of scorpion can be very, very harmful and can cause harm to our body, as we all know. So the seed of the citron can also help against the sting of scorpion when 2 measures of it are taken with warm water, and also when it is ground and placed on the affected area. It was also said its seed help against all types of poisons and all type of venomous stings, maybe like the sting of snakes and other dangerous reptiles like that. It was also reported that one of the Persian rulers was angry with this doctor and he ordered them to be jailed. He gave them the choice to have only one type of food, and they chose the utruge. They chose citron. They were asked, why did you choose it in particular? They said, because it turns into a type of perfume shortly. Its sight is pleasant, its peel smells good, its pulp is a fruit, its spit is a food, its seed is an antidote, and it contains fat. Can you imagine? So this summarizes this story, and this last point is a story about there was a Persian ruler that was angry with his doctor, and he ordered that doctor to be jailed. So he gave those doctors food, and he asked them that what type of food they want, and the doctors, they chose utruge. And he asked them, why do you choose utruge? And they said, because look at this. So this summarizes all the benefits. These last 3 lines summarizes the last 3 lines summarize all the benefits of citron. It turns to a type of perfume shortly, because the peel of it has good scent, smells so nice. Its sight is pleasant. Looking at it is so good. You enjoy looking at it. Its peel smells good, and its pulp is a fruit. Its spit is a food. Its seed and an antidote. Like I already said, its seed is an antidote. It helps against poisons, and its seed help against stings by so many dangerous reptiles. As you can see, before I share the last slide on this beneficial fruit, citron is so beneficial. Its peel is give us good smell, good scent. Looking at it is pleasant. Just mere looking at it is pleasant. Its seed works effectively as an antidote for so many dangerous reptile stings like scorpion, like snake. The seed can be used, to treat, reptile, dangerous animal. All these reptile, their stings. The seed of citrons can be used to treat their stings. So this is so good. And the most importantly, the seed of citron can be when we cook the seed, and before we cook it, we have to remove the skin of that seed. Once the skin of the seed is removed, we cook it and we take it with warm water. That treats poison. Can you imagine that, brothers and sisters? That will treat poison for us. This is so good. This is so beneficial. The benefit of this citron is immeasurable in my estimation. Is immeasurable in my estimation. Is unquantifiable. It is unquantifiable. The benefit of this citron, in my estimation, it is unquantifiable. It is immeasurable. It is huge. It is massive. So we need to, make good use of these. And it's one of the citrus fruit, as I already mentioned, like lemon as well. So if you want, as we all know, lemon is so good to burn fat in our body, to make us look, to treat, to burn fat, in our body. So this is so good, as you can see. So let's just share the last slide, which is an hadith that testifies to the huge benefit of these fruits. Let's go for that hadith. Let's go for that slide. Hadith on Citron, as you can see, narrated Abu Musa, one of the great companions of Rasulullah. Abu Musa, the Prophet ﷺ said, this example of a believer who recite the Quran, look at that, and act on it. It's like a citron, which tastes nice and smell nice. Subhanallah. These hadiths can be found in Sahih al-Bukhari. It's a Sahih hadith. It's a sound hadith. It's sound narration. As we all know, Sahih hadith is a hadith that is musnad. Its chain of narration is so strong that it's very hard to dispute its authenticity. So this is a very authentic hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, the example, so the similitude, the comparison, the similitude, the example of a believer who recite the Quran and act upon it, who does not only recite it, but act upon it, it's like a citron, which tastes nice and smell nice. Subhanallah. So you can see, for Prophet to have, compared this fruit with somebody reciting the Quran and acting upon it, this really testifies to the immeasurable benefits of this citrus fruit called citron. It is so good. This is so good. So let's really familiarize ourselves with it. If you haven't been using it before, let's start using it henceforth, brothers and sisters. If you haven't been using it, this fruit, if you haven't been taking it, let's start taking it. Is every part of this fruit is so beneficial. Every part of it is very beneficial. Its skin is beneficial. Its pit is beneficial. Its fruit is beneficial. Its seed is beneficial. It's so beneficial. The skin of it provide good smell, good scent. Provide good scent. The skin of it, of citron, and the seed of it treats, stings, poisons. Well, so we really have to start using this. Let's take advantage of it. We are blessed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that Ma anzalallah Rasulullah sallallahu Rasulullah sallallahu was reported to have said that Ma anzalallahu min dahin illa anzalallahu shifa. Ma anzalallahu min dahin illa anzalallahu shifa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has never created any disease except that He has equally provided His cure. So, and we know that we have a principle in Islam. We have a principle in Islam that prevention is better than cure. It's better to prevent than to cure. So if you can prevent all these elements, all these terminal diseases through what we eat, because as we know, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. So because of that, let's develop the habit of eating good things that will make us to be in good health, that will be good for our health and not detrimental to our health. This is what we have to do. We have to cultivate the habits of eating healthily, of consuming fruits, vegetables that are so beneficial for our health, and not the other way around. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to make it easy for us. We have every reason to be thankful for the guidance of Almighty Allah, Almighty God, for guiding us, for His guidance. We have every cause to be grateful to Almighty Allah, Almighty God, for His guidance, and because this we need to know that we need to share this with one another. Citrons, as we can see. So henceforth, let's make use of all these benefits found in citron. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with every one of us. So alhamdulillah. So let's take the comments. Let's take the comment now and see what we have on the comment line. Let's take the comments. Oh, mashallah. So the very first comment from Sister Saida Olubumi Oloyede. She says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. How are you, Sister Saida? How are you doing? How is everything? How is work? How is family? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all your requests, grant all your dua. Jazakumullah khairan kadira for being part of the program tonight, for your time spent watching this, for the data used. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replenish you, replenish your pockets, for the data used to watch this, because Wi-Fi data is not cheap in Nigeria. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for this. May Allah replenish you abundantly. Let's go to the next one from my brother Laji Olarewaju Abdulaziz. He says, Inshallah. So it's by the will of Allah. We are blessed. We need to. This program is, as you can see, is health oriented. It is health oriented. It's all about healthy living. It's all about going back to the tradition of Rasulullah Sallallahu, the lifestyle of Rasulullah Sallallahu when it comes to the medical, the health aspect of life. What type of food Rasulullah Sallallahu used to eat. On this program, we've already looked at all the 12 favorite food of Rasulullah Sallallahu. All his 12 favorite food. We've looked at them all. You're talking about promulgate. You're talking about date. You're talking about milk. You're talking about water. You're talking about grape. These are some of all the 12 favorite food of Rasulullah Sallallahu. And we need to familiarize ourselves. If you don't know them yet, it's important to know all the 12 favorite food of Rasulullah Sallallahu. We've looked at the benefit of honey. We all know honey. Rasulullah Sallallahu said that honey is a cure for everything except death. Is a cure for everything. So that's that black seed. Sorry, black seed is a cure for everything except death. And so honey is equally good, as we all know. So it boosts our immune system, and so we need to have all this all the time. There's no amount is too much to spend on our health. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to provide for us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to make it easy for us to stay healthy, to live a healthy lifestyle. We need to make effort all the time. We need to be mindful of this, because without health, there's literally nothing you can do. As my paternal grandpa used to say, what can equate, good health? What can equate good health? And the answer is capital no. The capital is none. The answer to that question is kinito alafia. In my mother language, kinito alafia. That was the slogan of my grandpa, my paternal grandpa, Alhaji Abdul Wahab Lebwe. May Allah be pleased with him, and my dad as well. May Allah be pleased with him, forgive them both, and all our dead Muslims. May Allah forgive all of them. So my grandpa used to say that, what can equate good health? What can equate it? What can you compare? What is comparable to a good health? What is comparable to a good health? What can equate a good health? Kinito alafia. That was a slogan. And the answer is capital. The answer is none. The answer is none. 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 So there is nothing equates good health. So Alamana salak al hafiyat. Alamana salak al hafiyat. May Allah give you afia. May Allah give you well-being. Alamana salak al hafiyat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your sihat, our sihatun. May Allah our health. May Allah make them to be good. May Allah give us good. Alamana salak al huda wa tuqa wal afafa wa gina. Alamana haluka the huda wa tuqa wal afafa wa gina. Afafa, that's afafa. That afafa there is well-being, good well-being, good health, good well-being, good state. Good well-being is more out. So may Allah give us good health, give us good afia. Alamana salak al huda. May Allah grant us guidance. Allahumma nas'aluka al-huda wa tuqqa. May Allah grant us piety, righteousness. Allahumma nas'aluka al-huda wa tuqqa wal afafa. May Allah grant us good well-being, good health, good well-being. Wa ghina. May Allah grant us risk. May Allah, provide for us. May Allah grant us ghina, risk, provision. May Allah give us wealth, good risk, good provision. Ameen. So this is it, really. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for making it possible for us to stream live this program tonight. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us, from every one of us. May Allah be with us. So our next live program, Idhnillahi ta'ala, will come up on Friday with the Friday reminder. So that's our next live program, Friday reminder, 8 p.m. GMT, same time, 8 p.m. GMT, 9 p.m. Nigerian West African time, 10 p.m. Egyptian time. So we can do the calculation easily, 8 p.m. GMT. So we'd like to use this opportunity to thank those who have liked our Facebook page. We'd like to thank you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grow us together collectively as one human, as a community. This is a community. We are one human, ummatan wasatan. You are a middle nation, and we are one human, ummatan wahida. So we are one nation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala collectively strengthen us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen our iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refresh our iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with us. We can never be perfect in life, but we just have to struggle with our nafs all the time. To do jihad in nafs, we just have to struggle with our nafs. Strive, with our nafs all the time to become, better and better and better. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. May Allah make our livelihood easy for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not make it hard for us to earn good source of income, good halal source of income. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. May Allah be with us. Ameen. Allah, look at me. Allah, like we make the word that Allah should grant us good source of income, good halal source of income all the time. So inshallah, this is it. So also, those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, we'd like to thank you. Continue to subscribe to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, collectively grow us all together. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with all of us all. Ameen. So that's it. We thank you so much. Jazakumullah khairan kadira for being part of the program tonight. So until we see you again, Bidhnillahi ta'ala on Friday, may Allah spare our lives till then. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never allow shaitan and his cronies and his followers to have their way in our lives. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us, make us strong at all time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never allow shaitan to have way in our lives. Shaitan and his followers, they are real. Inna shaitan, Allah says in the Quran, Inna shaitan lakum aduwwun mubinu, fasta'izu aduwwa. Inna shaitan lakum aduwwun mubin, fasta'izu aduwwa. Shaitan is an open enemy for you. That's what Allah says in the Quran. Inna shaitan lakum aduwwun mubin. Shaitan to you is an open enemy. Fasta'izu aduwwa, and take him as enemy. Shaitan is an open enemy, and it will always, until we die, it will always strive hard. It will always walk round the clock. Shaitan will walk round the clock. Shaitan will walk tirelessly to lead us astray, to cause problem for us. But that's why. But those who are strong, Shaitan will not be able to have way. Shaitan will not be able to overpower them. Is 100% certain. Is 100% certain. Those that put their trust in Allah. فَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. فَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Whoever puts in trust in Allah, Allah is sufficient for that person. Those who put their trust in Allah, Shaitan will not be able to have way over them. It will never. It's 100%. Brothers and sisters, those who put their trust solely, purely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shaitan will never be able to overpower them. So let's put our trust, unshakable faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaitan will not be able to have a way in our life. He will not be able to overpower us and our families and our relatives and our loved ones. So a comment just came. Let me just go through that from my lovely niece, Abiodun Rofia Adeola. She's my lovely niece, all the way from Italy. Yeah. So she says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, uncle. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, my dear niece. How are you and your family? How are you doing? I hope everything is going well with you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you right. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you to perform good deeds. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you, surround you with good people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer your dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer your dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with you. I hope everything is going well. Good to see you tonight. It's been a while. I hope everything is going well. Good to have you with us tonight. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with you, my dear. So extend my greetings, my salam to your family, your husband and your children. May Allah be pleased with your entire household. Ameen. So that's it. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to make it easy for us for as long as possible. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. So until I see you on Friday. So let me see, another comment just came from her. She says, Allahumma ameen, God bless you and give you more wisdom. Ameen. My dear sister, Ameen. My dear niece, thank you for that so much. May Allah be pleased with you, Rafia. So inshallah, we'll see you again on Friday. Bismillah ta'ala. I say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace.